Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, April 4th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. If you were a bodybuilding fan in South Texas this past weekend, then Waxahachie was the place to be because some of the best men's physique athletes in the business came to town to square off at the inaugural City Limits Pro. Bringing home the hardware with a devastating first-place performance was the one and only George Brown, who managed to cruise to his first win of the season. Second-place finisher Ray Edwards brought plenty of heat in his own right, holding off an ageless wonder Michael Ferguson, who finished in third. Fourth-place finisher Jock Lewis brought in one of the better looks we've seen from him, and rounding out the top five was San Antonio's own Hallert Keaton, who looked very solid in his professional debut. Figure fans out in Sacktown definitely got their money's worth this past weekend at another exciting edition of the IAPD Governor's Cup, where RX Muscle favorite SANDRA Grajales came in and dropped the hammer with her spectacular first-place finish. In second was an improved Wendy Fortino, who really seems to be picking up some steam now. And rounding out the top three was last year's North American champ, Natalia Soltero. In the Masters figure division, it was Sarah Ford who brought home the top honors by edging out a very good second-place effort from Carol Hudson Harris, and closing out the top three for the evening was a very good Michelle Brown. Right now, we're officially T-minus 8 weeks out from kicking things off at the Cal Pro, and it looks like that's where we'll get our first chance to see super sophomore Charles Griffin. Last weekend, Muscle in the Morning was able to get our hands on some exclusive new photos and video from the former NPC National Heavyweight Champ, who's looking to do some real damage this year. According to Griffin, he's currently sitting 15 pounds heavier than he was at this point last year, and he's figuring to come to the stage packing 10 to 12 pounds of quality stage muscle with the same level of conditioning. From front to back, Griffin is as dangerous as any up-and-coming guy we've got in the sport right now. And if he can make good on his promises, keeping this guy out of the top 5 conversation is going to be one tough feat to accomplish. It's still very early in the season for some of the sport's heavyweights to make their presence felt, but that doesn't seem to be stopping William Botach from looking like he's in mid-season form. This past weekend, the Dutch Destroyer made his first official guest posing appearance of the year and gave fans out at the IAPD Grand Prix in Greece something to smile about. Over the last 2 years, Botach has really solidified himself as one of the sport's true superstars. And after last year's breakout Olympia performance, you'd have to think that he's only going to keep the trend upward. Being the first person to do anything in sports is pretty damn special. But being the first person in history to ever win the Classic Physique Olympia crown, well, that, my friends, secures your place as an icon. And 6 months after his iconic victory at the inaugural Classic Physique Olympia, reigning defending champion Danny Hester still looks like he's the man to beat. A few snapshots surfaced lately of Hester's guest posing appearance at last weekend's show, and the champ looked every bit the part of someone who has plans to repeat. From front to back, Danny Hester's density and quality are really unlike anyone else in the division. So if he's able to even repeat what we saw in 2016, I have a hard time believing anyone out there is going to be good enough to knock the champ out.